Emmy says, welcome back to the vlog, guys. Today, we get some more R34 content. If you guys don't know anything about this car, get ready. It's got the craziest paint job ever. Let me give you guys a little walk around so you can see all the different variations in the flake. You can see some pink, some green, some blue, and when you get into the right areas, even a little bit of purple. But what makes this car special is what's under the hood. Yep, this is the world's first K-swapped R34, and we're gonna make some serious power. Also forgot to mention that this is the mock-up motor. The built motor is almost done. I know I keep saying it, and we're literally just getting everything together. On the last vlog, Luke completed the V-mount setup. We've got the piping all welded. Today, Luke, what are we doing?
Downpipe.
Yup. And let me take you guys in here and show you guys. All right, check it out. We got the steering column in the way, but how are you planning on tackling this, senor? Likewise.
There's gonna be just a tube that comes out here and kind of follows the valve cover, and then it's gonna go straight down, and I'm gonna have to do a little bit of pie cutting around the steering rack just to make sure it never touches. It's gonna be tight, but it'll fit. And then once that part's done, I have to run a tube off of where the wastegate will be right here, and it'll come up into here, but I don't have the wastegate yet, so I'm gonna get this part of it done first.
Cool, nice. And I know you guys love the R34 content, so let's just get right into this video. It's gonna be so good once it's done. Which one do you guys think we should make faster? This car or that car? As for the exhaust for the R34, we're gonna have to do some custom stuff. So I guess this is the right moment to determine what exhaust setup we're gonna be running. Right here, we've got the stock Nismo exhaust, and it's super quiet, but I'm thinking maybe we should run a Tomei or maybe something super rare on the 34. I don't know. I love how the Tomei sounds. I don't know how it's gonna sound with the K-swap. I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm gonna be running the Tomei on this car just because I love how it sounds. I know with the turbo and everything, it'll probably change the tone a bit, but I'm open to ideas. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know down in the comments. Also, a little update as well. Let me take you guys to the interior. This is probably the coolest build on the channel so far. We took out all of the door panels. We also took the headliner off. And we also took out the rear seats, panels, and everything as well. We are doing a full custom interior. We already dropped off everything for DJ Designs, and they absolutely kill it with the custom interior. Here are a few photos. They do an amazing job. I'm not gonna go for anything too crazy. All I know is that I kinda wanna match the fabric on the brides. We're going with Alcantara, and I'm excited to show you guys. We're also, I kinda wanna redo the whole headliner as well and have like the star headliner. How cool would that be? I'm kind of a sucker for that stuff. But check this out, guys. We already have the 6-speed ZF in. Huge shout out to Likewise for sending the homies and I a whole bunch of different shift knobs. They make literally the coolest shift knob, and I think this one's gonna match the R34 perfectly. If you guys wanna go check out their stuff, head to their website. You can also get these custom engraved as well. But one more question. What do you guys think about the height of this? Is this too tall? You think we should go a little higher? I just kind of guessed on the length, and I think it looks kind of cool. It looks very race car-y. I don't know if that's even a word, but I don't know. I've never gone with a setup like this, so I think it's gonna feel great. What do you guys think? Is it too tall, too short? Let me know down in the comments below. Also, guys, my whole reasoning for buying an R34 GTT was because the R34 GTR has gone up so much in value that I wanted to kind of do a budget GTR looking build. I messed up personally. I bought this car when it was cheap, and when the R34 GTRs were only $50,000, I chose this over that car, and I absolutely regret it. Till this day, I'm always gonna be regretting it, but it's so sad. I got this car for $18,000. These cars go for way more. $50,000 though for a GTR. I missed out. Dustin got the good deal. So sad. But I wanted to do something that the internet would absolutely hate. Turns out everybody loves the K-Swap, but I want this car to look like a GTR, but not be a GTR. So there's one last thing that we need to change, and it's this piece right here. This is the last thing that tells you that it's an R34 GTT. And I don't know what I want to do for display. I do want the GTR heads-up display, but that thing is $5,000. And I don't know if I can spend $5,000 on that. What do you guys think we should do for the little setup? If you guys have any suggestions, let me know down in the comments below. Maybe we should put a little TV for Emmy. Yeah? What do you think? How is it?
Perfect.
Nice. So I've never told you guys this before, but if you guys didn't know, literally every time I'm filming, she always just sits there and stares at me and like waits for attention. Literally the entire time. You want some love? Come here. Sit. Can I get a paw? Other paw? Good job. Look at her little mohawk. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, here. I'll give you scratches. Now go do something else. Go do something productive. Come on. Help me put this bumper together or something.
All right, morning guys. It's the next day after the last clip you saw. And you probably saw that I welded the wastegate tube with it attached to the wastegate. And that's because that V-band under heat, when you're welding it, will want to deform. So when I bolt it to the wastegate like that, it kind of acts as a heat sink and it should pull most of the heat out and keep that V-band nice and straight. So now that that's all done, I can bolt this back up to the car and then mark the location of where I need to make this notch that I did fit on the downpipe and cut that out and then weld this to the downpipe. Here you can see how the whole setup works. Basically, the wastegate's down there, so it has to come up and around, and then we're recirculating it so it goes into the into the downpipe. And then this thing is a flex bellow. It allows a little bit of movement because the wastegate and the exhaust will expand and contract at different temperatures, so you don't want them to crack on each other. You need a little bit of movement, so that's what that's for. There will also be a flex bellow farther down the downpipe as well. But now that that's there, I can mark that section on the downpipe, and then I need to cut that out of the downpipe and then weld this to that, and then this part of it's done. And like that, the downpipe and wastegate dump recirc are done. I obviously have to do some more pie cuts and stuff underneath, but the main part of it's done. This is gonna get ceramic coated, this whole downpipe's gonna get ceramic coated, then heat wrapped, turbo blanket, and there has to be a heat shield in between this as well, but that's the basic idea. Now that the downpipe is to that point, you can see it up there. That circle needs to come through this hole, around the steering rack, around the header, and around the transmission, and then come back. So ultimately, the exhaust has to end up on this side of the car. So it's gonna have to come back here and then probably go under the drive shaft and over for the most amount of clearance, because under here it's gonna be too low. But I gotta get it a V-band somewhere, probably right in here. But first, I'm actually dealing with the shifter on this, because this rod is for a 240, but it was too long, so I actually just cut a section out of it and shortened it, and I'm gonna weld it together so it's the right length, because before it was all the way into the head unit, so that didn't work. And then I gotta pull this rear subtrim out and put that one in with the 350Z diff, and then we can send a measurement to TF Works to get the drive shaft made. Okay, we're gonna see if Randy likes the shifter location in neutral. I have to hold it because the plate's not all the way in, but.
I do like that. That's
okay, go into
perfect.
gear. You can go into gear.
I don't step on the clutch, right?
No.
Ooh.
Go second. Third, fourth,
fifth and sixth, and then reverse is going to be annoying because it's right-hand drive. So you remember BMW, you pull it hella hard to the left.
I like that.
No, yeah, there you go. That's
Oh,
reverse.
I love that.
That's reverse.
Honestly, I think it's so weird when you have a left-hand drive car and you have to pull it into...
It's more comfortable though.
No,
pushing it away, I don't know.
No, I like it. With my left hand, it feels just right. I like it a lot.
Cool.
That's perfect.
I gotta clean, so I shaved this out a little bit, but I gotta clean it up some more so it sits down all the way, and then we can put bolts in there and it's all working.
Perfect, I like it.
Okay. Yeah, it looks right too, because
Hell
it's
yeah.
kind of backwards.
Look at that. So wait, how does it look with this on?
You can put it back on.
Okay, give me 1 sec. I kind of just want it to look cool. It'll go right over?
We can, yeah, just open the button.
Okay. That's perfect. Look at that. Sits right inside?
Yep.
Oh, that's so good. That looks way better than it did before.
Yeah, it doesn't look so fucking tall without the boots on there.
Oh, it looks so much
And if
taller
we want
here.
to, we can shorten that rod too, but I think it'll actually be pretty good.
I like it, the way it is right there.
It'll be easy to reach.
Now that the shifter is situated, we're gonna swap the subframe so TF Works can make us a drive shaft. So I should probably explain why we're doing this. One, this car has HICUS, which is, I don't know how you can see it, but this steering rack. It's literally rear steer for the car. And they kind of work, but they don't work very well, and they go bad, and these arms are really thin, so when you're lowered, you end up hitting the subframe mounts up here. So we're putting the S14 subframe in, which actually bolts right in, to have a traditional tow arm, which is much stronger. You can get HICUS delete arms that just bolt onto here, but it's the mounting point isn't that great. The other reason is to get rid of this diff, because we're gonna put a 350Z diff in, which is much stronger, which we need for the horsepower, and then 350Z axles, which are a lot bigger and a lot stronger as well. So to do that, I just need that S14 subframe, the 350Z conversion bushings for the diff, 350Z axles, and then these will be changed to 300ZX rear aluminum knuckles, which still have this style mount. They just have a actual tow arm mount instead of this HICUS arm. And there's the subframe out of the car. I'm also actually going to pull this fuel tank out now because all of the fuel lines are on this side. They need to get moved to this side. And then I'm also putting a really cool Radium in-tank surge tank in this. It'll just be a lot easier with the tank out of the car because all the fuel line needs to get moved over. What I'll probably end up doing is running the fuel lines down to here and then having a connector somewhere right here so it's easy to take the tank in and out. Not that you'll ever need to, but all the lines now are going to be -8 feed and -6 return. So it's going to be a big line and it all has to move. So I'm going to pull the tank out, pull all the lines off, put the subframe back in to measure it, and so we can roll it around until I get the Radium parts, and then take the subframe back out, put the tank back in, put the subframe back in, etc. But yeah, so I guess let's get the tank out of here.
right, guys, we are finally done with the downpipe. Check it out. And here is the underside of the downpipe.
V-bend. Right here.
Luke killing it once again. We've been reading your guys' comments and everybody says that you are an amazing fabricator. Good job, buddy. You're killing it. I'm excited to see this done. And I'm just ready to drive this thing on the streets again. I'm so excited. Luke, you want to tell our subscribers what we plan on doing next?
Well, I gotta build a full exhaust for it still because we ended up not getting the one we wanted. We're just gonna put a Tome
Yes.
tip at the end, and we're gonna do oval piping back to that so that we have ground clearance.
Yep, and I know how much you guys love the Tome exhaust, and I absolutely love it for the R32 GTR as well. I wanted to go with something super rare, but we have to save money, and the ARC exhaust was like $4,000.
It was 5.
5?
I think it was 5.
Yeah, after shipping, it's probably $5,000. And KJ told me I need to relax on spending, so it is what it is. When you're running a business and you're spending a lot of money on cars, you gotta slow it down just a little bit.
The next thing I'm actually doing is the swirl pot setup. So there's gonna be a tank over here, which I don't know if we'll show it now. Or
Yeah, we can show them.
So
I know you guys love longer videos.
So Track Tough. This is this Honda brand. Makes a lot of parts, but this is a universal swirl pot kit, so it has like nice end caps to go on with the fill cap, and then the pre-notched things for swirl. So this will end up sitting somewhere in here, and this one will go back to the back of the head, and then this one will come off here and be short with a 90-degree fitting down to the
I got something that could go to the back of your head. A hat, bro. Come on. A new Eliminate hat available now. I'm just kidding. Alright guys, that is a wrap for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm just so excited to vlog every single day. I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you are, give this video a thumbs up. It helps us out so much. And go down and subscribe. We've got content on content coming soon. I'll see you guys later. Peace.